transferred, and the Taoist 21 section brocade must also be taught to you and your son in its entirety, correct? Seeing Wu Cagn's quick understanding, Qiao Zhenbang remained silent, sipping his coffee, unsure what to say to save face. Wu Chen smiled, thinking, before coming to the capital, I predicted this. No man would see these two things and not want to claim them for himself. Half a day later, outside the prison, Wu Chen and Mary were waiting. A woman pushing a wheelchair said, "The procedures are complete. The person is released to you." Seeing her friend unconscious, Mary asked anxiously, "What's going on?" Was Juju tortured into a vegetative state? Wu Chen said, "It's not that serious. Let her go back and rest for 2 days. Then we'll see how she is." Back at the residence, Wu Chen asked in surprise, "Shouldn't you be at the hotel taking care of Miss Deng? Why did you change clothes and come here?" Mary replied, "I've thought it through. Juju has been through a lot. I have to help her overcome this hurdle." "That person is Liangzi," Wu Chen exclaimed in surprise. Liangzi, the national martial arts champion who teaches physical education everywhere, making countless girls swoon over him. That scumbag. He thought silently, in the cycle of reincarnation. Liangzi and I once studied the Taoist 21 section brocade under Master Zheng Chenrun on Wudang Mountain. He's my senior brother, however. In this timeline, he no longer has any memories related to me. He stopped her. "Mary, how did Liangzi hurt Miss Deng?" "Tell me clearly," Mary replied. "Since you want to know, I won't hide it. I'll start from when I met Juju. Back then, my business was still small. One day, I went to Juju's school to deliver a puppy to a student and met her. I fell in love with her at first sight. She had just gone through a heartbreak while studying abroad. It took me a lot of effort to win her over. It's so hard to find a partner in North America. It was the first time in my life I felt this way. But after being with Juju, I realized she wasn't into women. She always tried to please me, to be intimate with me, but her body didn't respond. I asked her, but she never said anything. Only when she was asleep, she would sometimes murmur names and fragmented memories. For a year and a half, I recorded her mumbling, found someone to analyze it, and gradually understood. It turned out that while studying in China, Juju was deceived and hurt by Liangzi. Now that Juju is like this, I don't want him to have any regrets. If anything happens to her, I've decided to break Liang Zhao's legs and drag him in front of Juju to apologize." As she was about to leave, Mary clutched her chest and cried out, "Oh, my chest hurts." She collapsed. Wu Chen rushed to her side. "Are you all right, Mary? Are you hurt?" He pulled down her shirt to reveal a large bruise on her breast. "This is from my confrontation with Bai Xuwen," Mary explained. During the fight, he took the opportunity to counterattack with a critical blow. Wu Chen thought, his fighting ability is indeed comparable to mine. "Mary, you can't deal with Liangzi right now. He's the national martial arts champion," Mary said resolutely. "No, if Juju doesn't wake up, I'll have regrets for the rest of my life. I must do this." Wu Chen put a hand on her shoulder. "You saved Huabi's life. If you die in China, I don't think she would be at peace. Leave Liangzi to me." He thought, Liang Zhao's charm over those girls is due to his practice of the Taoist 21 section brocade. Now that this technique is in Xiao Biancheng's hands, and with the internet being so developed, if these two join forces, if those two womanizers combine their skills, there will be hundreds of fatherless children in China. I won't let that happen. Absolutely not. The next day, in an alley behind the school, Liangzi said, "Jin Ziyon, I'm your teacher. How can I date my student? This is impossible. It's unethical." Jin Ziyon replied, "Mr. Liang, after school, outside the school gates, you're not my teacher, and I'm not your student. We're both ordinary people. Why should we care about those things?" She hugged him tightly. "Z, kiss me, hug me." Liangzi blushed. "Not here. You mean not here? Then let's go somewhere else." In a room, Jin Ziyon pushed him onto the bed. "Z, I understand your eyes. You love me but can't say it. You're so troubled, and I know everything. Actually, I love you too. I don't want you to suffer anymore. Let's be happy together." Liangzi, his face flushed, stammered, "Why? How did we get here?" Jin Zuyan, what are you doing? Don't do this. She said, don't say anything, just relax and enjoy. At that moment, Wu Chen walked in, clapping, holding a video camera. Oh, senior brother Liang, so you're into this kind of thing. I'm truly enlightened. Liang Zi exclaimed in surprise. Who are you, senior brother? I don't understand what you're talking about, Wu Chen said, really. Using the Che channeling technique of the Taoist 21-section brocade to direct Che into the Jingming and Chenqi acupoints of the eyes can hypnotize people. He snapped his fingers. Jin Zuyan, look here. Jin Zuyan, about to undress Liang Zi, turned her attention to Wu Chen. No, you're my true love. She crawled towards him. Without another word, she began to get intimate. Wu Chen quickly knocked Jin Zuyan unconscious. This is getting out of hand. Sorry, Miss Jin, you need to calm down a bit. After placing her in a corner, he addressed Liang Zi, senior brother Liang, don't be so tense. Liang Zi, annoyed at the interruption, retorted, who's your senior brother? What nonsense are you spouting? Are you trying to distract me so you can attack? I'm not that stupid, Wu Chen chuckled. Taoist 21-section brocade, you're almost as good as me. But I'm not here to fight you. Do you remember Deng Juju? Liang Zhao's face paled, but he feigned ignorance. There you go again, bringing up the name of someone I don't know to mess with my head. I told you, I won't fall for these tricks, Wu Chen continued. I know, Mr. Liang here teaches so many female students, how could you possibly remember every single one? Stop beating around the bush, what do you want? I want you to promise me two things. First, go see Deng Juju and sincerely apologize to her. Second, don't reveal the Taoist 21-section brocade Qigong method. Liang Zi breathed a sigh of relief. I thought it was something serious. You want me to stop hitting on girls? Is that all? But apologizing is easy. How do you know if I'm sincere? Wu Chen, holding his phone, which displayed a video of Liang Zi flirting with Jin Zuyan, said threateningly, I'll make sure you're sincere, senior brother. You don't think I only recorded your conversation with Jin Zuyan, do you? Look what else is inside. Liang Zi was speechless. Seeing the video, Wu Chen continued his threat. Everything you hold dear from all these years is here. Even if you don't remember their names, these are your most important trophies. Liang Zi relented. Fine, I'll do as you say. Happy now. Later, at the hospital, Liang Zi knelt down, slapping himself repeatedly. Student Deng, he said, approaching her bedside, I've wronged you. I'm sincerely sorry. Please forgive me. I truly am sorry. Wu Chen, standing behind him, recorded the moment. Mary called out, Juju, look. That Liang guy is like a dog begging for your forgiveness. Look at his remorseful face, but Deng Juju remained in a coma, unresponsive. Just then, Wu Chen received a call. Mr. Wu, Mr. Lei, he slowed down. Xiaodi, the sky won't fall. On the other end, Dao Menying and Zhong Xiaodi were panicking. After accepting Director Haber's invitation, Mr. Lei has been out of contact for a day and a half. Menying explained, Mr. Wu, my new film with Xiaodi did well. A few days ago, we received an invitation from the Emmy Awards, saying the film was nominated for Best Actress in a Drama Series. Mr. Lei took us to America to check if the nomination was real. There, Mr. Lei was invited by Mr. Haver of TYC to discuss a major Hollywood film project for next year. Mr. Lei wanted to help us sign a good contract, but then he disappeared and we can't contact him. Wu Chen reassured her, sister-in-law, I understand. Let me think of a way. I'll contact you later. Mary spoke up, Mr. Wu, I heard you say your friend is being bothered by Haver of TYC. Maybe I can help. He called me a few days ago. I often go to his house to take care of his pets. At this moment, Liang Zi, still fuming, turned to leave. Wu Chen quickly grabbed his arm. Senior brother Liang, wait a moment. I need your help with one more thing. Annoyed but not daring to show it, Liang Zi agreed. The next day, a woman arrived at a villa, pulling a wagon. Pet center, here to take care of your beloved pets. An old man came out. You're finally back. King Cannon and Earth have refused to eat for the past 2 days. My joy has decreased by 90%. Please take a look at them. King Cannon and Earth were the names of 2 snakes Haver had bought from Mary as pets. Suddenly, Liangzi emerged from the wagon. The two stared at each other. Wu Chen thought, senior brother Liang's Taoist 21 section brocade is truly masterful. He can charm not only young girls, but even these rough fellows. Where's Lei Cheng? Where is he? Haver replied, King Cannon and Earth are sick. They haven't eaten for 2 days and have no energy. He's in their room. Watch him, Wu Chen said. I'll go save him. After searching, Wu Chen opened a door to find Lei Cheng being suffocated with affection by the snakes. Brother Lei, he shouted. Then, he throwing 2 daggers killed 2 snakes. Lei Cheng slowly opened his eyes. Haver wanted me to lure Ziyi out, but I refused. Luckily, only I was affected, and she didn't fall into his trap. Brother Lei, don't say anything, Wu Chen said. Conserve your energy, we'll talk when we get back. Later, back at the house, Wu Chen said, Senior brother Liang, make him confess all the disgusting things he's done. After interrogating Haver, Liang Zi said angrily, this foreigner is truly disgusting, even worse than me. He does nothing decent, Wu Chen thought. He has serious psychological problems. Anyone who displeases him is coerced with venomous insects and snakes, terrorizing them into submission, even driving them to a slow and painful death. It's fortunate those snakes were sick and weak, otherwise, Brother Lei might have been poisoned. Wu Chen took Lei Cheng back to Dao Menian, who rushed out to meet him. Wu Chen said, Sister-in-law, Brother Lei has suffered a lot these past few days. I've contacted a doctor. They'll be here soon. A few days later, Lei Cheng's health had improved, and he invited Wu Chen to his home. Lei Cheng said, in the past 2 weeks, Lei Yu has taken advantage of your absence to sabotage most of the underground connections you've built in Donghai. You need to return quickly. Yes, Wu Chen replied, Lei Yu is still involved with Ding Rulon. I must go back and keep an eye on him. At that moment, Tom walked in. Mary's lawsuit against Haver was dismissed due to insufficient evidence. Mary's shop is also being harassed by the animal health authorities, and her business has almost come to a standstill. The forces behind Haver have started to protect him, Wu Chen said, who was the judge in Haver's case. Judge Simon Chu, Tom replied, this person is not easy to deal with. If there's a core interest to be exchanged, then it won't be a big problem, Wu Chen mused. In my reincarnations, I haven't remembered many foreigners, but he's one of them. When the next president takes office, he will become the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, the most powerful person in America. What day is it today? He went over to Tom. Let's meet here tonight. He handed Tom an invitation. Tom looked at it, bewildered. At 9 o'clock that night, the two went to a bar. Suddenly, there was a commotion. A young man was sent flying with a kick. You only said a few words, and you dare to dream of developing a relationship with Miss Giada. Are you crazy? It's her birthday party, and you're ruining the atmosphere. A stunningly beautiful woman with a voluptuous figure walked past Wu Chen. Young man said, Giada, don't be angry. I've dealt with the troublemaker. Shall we